I never answer to no, man, I still go, 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 yo, go, go, go. Hustle hard, hustle every single day. I'll be making moves till I'm buried in my grave. To the system, I don't wanna be a slave. I've been doing shit my way, or the highway. And in the driveway is a nice range. Cause I grind through the climb, I invite pain. You'll never hear me, bitch, nah, I don't complain. Just gotta flip the switch and you can go and obtain anything you want, anything you need. Your mind's got the key ingredient, it's belief. They'll deceive with the negativity, but I just slide right by that energy. Even when you feel low, you can still go. Even when you feel slow, you can still go. Even when there's no hope, you can still go. I never answer to no, man, I still go. Go, 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 go. You got a mind, but even that could change. You could flip the gray matter like some batter in your brain. That's why I say, fake it till you make it A. And if you play that game, then you just might make a change. Rearrange all the bad to okay. Take the worst thoughts saying, turn them to a game. Take the best thoughts saying, put them on display. On repeat in your brain till you're feeling no more pain. Never slow yourself down, you can do some more. Push past all the pain and you'll find a door. Open it up and finally explore everything that you thought you could never do before. And even when you feel low, you can still go. Even when you feel slow, you can still go. Even when there's no hope, you can still go. I never answer to no, man, I still go. Go, 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 go. Even when you feel low, you can still go. Even when you feel slow, you can still go. Even when there's no hope, you can still go. I never answer to no, man, I still go. Even when you feel low, you can still go.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, and everyone in between. Welcome to another episode of FightNight.
Uh-oh. I lost him.
I'm having internet issues. Apologize.
There he is. There she is. Josie, what's up?
All right. I'm having some internet issues. I don't know what's going on. All right. We have got a lot to talk about. I do want to bring that up. That make sure you join us on the 28th. That Saturday, we will be doing a watch party. Me, Stacks, Kill, Will, all of us talking everything Rumble. I'm pumped, man. I'm so ready for the Rumble. My favorite pay-per-view of the year.
Are you still pumped given the information that we found out today?
Had to bring me down. Had to bring me
down. I'm sorry.
We're going to get right into it. So I don't know how to feel about this. One of our predictions is already coming true. Literally did not take days after
Way too early into 2023, Josie. Way too early
to happen. I think it was literally last Wednesday, the day after our show, where we did predictions for the new year. It was announced Vince McMahon has returned to the board, to the head of the board of WWE to pursue the sale of WWE. Before we get into the news we got today, let's recap that a little bit. So I want to pull up this list that I have. So it's already being rumored that they've already hired JP Morgan to handle the sell, which means Vince isn't messing around. Like,
nope. He's ready. He's ready to. He's ready to sell, Josie. He's ready. And take over creative in the meantime.
Shut up, Stacks. I hate you.
Hey,
the news going into the, well, with that, you had 2 people the board step down, and then he removed 3 board members to take his spot back. So in that time, you've had 5 board members removed, and now as of today, Stephanie McMahon has stepped down as co-CEO. Stacks, I swear, I told you this before the show. If Triple H leaves, I'm done.
Yeah,
I'm done.
Me and you both, Josie. It's a wrap. Peacock. Not that it really matters to you, but you've lost my subscription. I'm outie. WWE is on the back burner like it had been prior to the excitement of the Stephanie McMahon and Triple H takeover.
And we've said multiple times, Triple H has not done everything correct. He has made mistakes.
And 1,000%, and he'll continue to do so. I mean, this isn't perfect. Nothing ever will
nothing in the business
or is. Absolutely, yeah. Nope, nothing ever will be or is.
As much as people think I am a AEW mark, I see mistakes that AEW makes on a weekly basis.
On a weekly basis.
Yep. I see the mistakes. I see the mistakes in WWE. I see the mistakes. I'm finishing up last week's Impact because we're about to talk about that here in a few minutes. I see the mistakes here too. But the product is literally 1,000 times better than it was 6 months ago. And I'm so excited for the next 3 months of seeing what Triple H is going to do with these next 3 months. And I swear to God, if he doesn't get these next 3 months
to finish it out, I mean, at this point, man, he's just gonna. If I'm Triple H, I just do whatever the fuck I want. I mean, why not? I mean, because at some point it's sad to say it, but we think we already know what's coming down the pike. Vince is gonna get in that chair backstage and start running the show again. So Triple H, man, like go out guns blazing, do whatever the fuck you want.
I'm hoping from what I heard.
Yeah, I hope so too, Josie. I do.
From what I heard, Vince was not wanting to retake creative. What I heard just a couple of days ago is that one of the rules of the sale was going to be that Vince was going to put in that everybody stayed in place. Stephanie stayed CEO, Nick Khan stayed co-CEO, Triple H stayed in charge of creative.
Yep.
Now, Stephanie had stepped away from the board before Vince had to step away, and then she came back. I'm wondering if this was always the plan. She was just there while he was gone, and maybe they always knew that he was going to come back this next year and sell it. Because I've been saying, and he's not here to co-sign this, but Will usually would. I've been saying for 2 years, the WWE is going to sell.
Yep, you've been saying it ever since I started this show.
I know you know me saying it. And
no doubt. Yep. So I can co-sign it. She has said it, ladies and gentlemen. She has said it.
And so I got the list here. I posted this in our Fight Night chat a couple of days ago. So CNBC put out this list a few days ago of potential buyers for the sale. Now, mind you, WWE right now is evaluated at over $5 billion. $5 billion.
That's with a B, everybody at home. A
Yeah.
B.
And but that's just an evaluation. The chances that it goes from more like 6-7 billion.
Mm-hmm.
So the
Pretty
potential
high.
buyers right now: Comcast, NBC, Universal, Peacock, Fox, Disney.
Which would
Warner
make
Brothers.
sense. That would make sense. But we'll get into that. Yep,
yeah,
for
NBC
sure.
is one that makes sense to me. Warner Brothers
Mhm.
Discovery, which would be a really interesting one. We're going to talk about that.
Yep.
Netflix, Amazon, Endeavor Group Holdings, which owns UFC, Liberty Media, and then there are saying that there are talks that the company will go private after that again,
Mhm.
not being a publicly traded company anymore, which would be really interesting.
Yeah, that'd be
Also,
cool.
there will be other companies looking at a bid for the sale, including Saudi Arabia's public investment fund is emerging as a possible bidder. Which, if that's true, with the money that the crown has over there, the prince has over there, and all those
Yep.
guys, they could
Mhm.
outbid anybody
They could.
easily.
They could.
Because
Would
I
it
just
make
was
for a
watching
better
Joe
product?
Rogan.
I don't know. Yeah.
I was just finishing watching Joe Rogan the other day, and they were saying that one of the guys, it's likely that one of those guys over there is a trillionaire.
Mhm.
Because
Yep.
you got to remember, they're not a business, so they don't have to report their income.
They don't have
So
to
we
report
don't
income.
know what those guys have as far as money. So if Saudi
Mhm.
Arabia wants it, they can get it.
They can get
without
it. Yep.
any fight.
Mhm.
Offer Vince McMahon $10 billion and say call it a day.
He'd take that too.
Out of this list, though, there are a few interesting ones. And like Stack said, the one that makes the most sense, or the two that make the most sense right off the
Mhm.
top, are NBC Universal Peacock, because they have the rights
1000%.
for US. They have the
They
rights for
already
Raw.
have it. They already have it. Yeah.
Fox, who has the rights for SmackDown. Now, another reason Vince came back was to negotiate the TV rights deal, which he's going to do before the sale because that's going to increase the price.
1000%. Yep. He's a smart man. Yep.
He's a smart man. And then
He's a smart
these
man.
networks, the people in charge of these networks are smart too. So they're really going to be
Mhm.
fighting to get both shows. All three shows, really, because you also got to count NXT in that
Snooze
too.
You got to count the snooze fest.
You got to count the snooze fest.
Yeah. Yeah.
Even though
everybody wants to watch
who
The
was
Rock's
it?
daughter.
I think it was Bischoff
You know what I mean?
that came out this week that said that
Yeah.
NXT will beat
That was
AEW.
outrageous.
That's
That was
outrageous.
Absolutely outrageous. What the fuck's he on, Josie?
I have no
What the fuck is he
idea.
on? You know, everybody's so high on all of his opinions and everything he says, and you know, and sometimes I'm like, oh, okay, I get that. This one was clear out in left field.
You know, we had this discussion last week. Him, Cornette, and Russo. And then I'll add Disco Inferno. Those four men are the vein of my wrestling existence. I can't stand them. They are stuck in the past. They don't know what the fuck they're talking about anymore.
Yep.
And wrestling is
gee, doesn't that sound familiar? Stuck in the past.
Vince is on that list too. I have more respect for
interesting.
Vince than I do those four men, though.
But
It's not a lot. But it's
not to do a cross reference here, and we won't stick with it very long. But boy, Vince reminds me of Jerry Jones. Vince reminds me of Jerry Jones.
Good one. That's
he
a
reminds
good
me of
comparison.
He reminds just Jerry Jones. Just you know, what worked in the 1990s works now, right, Josie? It works now. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I mean, we were, and I do got to say, I know if you're watching this episode, you were expecting a rewatch for Royal Rumble 2000 tonight. Unfortunately, Kill and Will are both sick.
Yeah.
And we don't want to do it without him. So we'll be doing that next week.
Absolutely not. We can't do without Kill. That it was his idea.
Kill picked the show.
Absolutely, Kill picked it. So, but by the way, from what I've seen so far, Kill, good pick. By the way, great pick.
I've watched everything but the Rumble at this point.
Yeah, I have it pretty much. That's kind of where I'm at right now too, Josie. So
yeah, me and Stax are watching it today, and it just Stax put something in our chat, and I was like, holy shit, I'm literally watching the same point you are right now. How is that possible? But back
No
to the
doubt.
sale. So
Yes.
yeah, the two that make the most sense off of this is NBC
It's
Universal,
NBC
Fox.
Universal.
Try really hard to get all three shows on their programming and then buy it.
Mhm.
But I will say the one that intrigues me the most out of this list, Warner Brothers Discovery. And that is because
We already know why you like that one.
AEW is on, they have the TV rights to AEW. So if you were to put WWE with Warner Brothers, we could get what
Imagine the
everybody's been saying.
library.
Imagine the
Imagine the
Forbidden Door stuff
The
we
Forbidden
could
Door
finally
stuff.
see.
Yep. You could finally see
You
it.
could see Roman versus Mox again.
Oh, that'd be
You
amazing.
could see a Shield reunion.
Shield reunion. Oh, wouldn't that
On
be
both shows. Imagine the Shield on AEW.
Oh my goodness. Let's
Imagine one
Yes,
day, like
please.
MJF's
Yes, please.
running his mouth. He's got the Pinnacle behind him, or some other group, or what, the Firm now, or whatever.
go. Yeah.
And then
whatever.
all of a sudden, Mox's music hits. Mox comes out and says, "I got my brothers behind me."
I got my brothers behind me.
Sierra,
Boy, wouldn't
Echo,
that be some
Hotel,
stuff?
Shield. Oh
Yes. Oh, absolutely. That would be something. I think that's a little bit of a stretch.
It's a stretch. It is.
But I would love it because man, if that would not rejuvenate those guys, I can't imagine being a wrestler right now in the WWE with all this uncertainty going on, and
especially being one of the like 50 guys that Triple H has brought back.
Yeah, that's exactly what I'm getting at. Bray Wyatt,
well, I saw an article today. They might do mass firings just to help the sale.
Help the sale.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm
zero good intentions. This man has zero good intentions because it's all about him.
The uncertainty right now with WWE. It is.
Yep.
It is.
It really makes me nervous. It really makes me nervous for Royal Rumble now, because from what I heard last night, I didn't get a chance to watch Raw last night, but from what I heard, it was kind of a dump of a show last night. It was kind of a snooze fest. I didn't watch it last night either. I think everybody was watching for at least a little bit the blowout of a national championship.
Why?
We were supposed to have a
watch
party.
Even a game before halftime.
Absolutely, that's that SEC power coming into play.
Man, that was just that was
SEC
nasty.
domination. That was.
I posted in our sports report chat about
man.
like the college football playoff committee. They all need to be fired for giving us that crap. That is literally the only college football game I really watch in a year.
Yep.
And I wasn't able to watch it because I don't have ESPN. But I was still trying to keep track of it on my phone. I stopped caring by the end of the first quarter. I cannot care about boring games. I just can't do it.
Nope, for sure.
And
and it was definitely a snoozer. But yeah, so that obviously didn't help the ratings for Monday Night Raw last night. And apparently Alexa Bliss and was out there for like 2 seconds and had another conniption fit. And then that was it. That was all she wrote for those for Alexa Bliss. Obviously, they're really trying to push her. It's kind of started since last week, pushing her as a heel. But this whole Bray Wyatt return, they better get something right here.
They need to get.
It's turning into a snooze fest. Yeah, they need to get to the point because it's starting to become a snooze fest over here.
I'll tell you right now with Bray Wyatt, I'm more invested in LA Knight, or let me say, LA Knight. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah. How much longer is that gonna last though?
If he gets fired, AEW hire that man.
Pick that man up right now. Pick that man up right now.
Back in the day, he has the charisma of The Rock.
He definitely has charisma. That's one thing that man does not lack, and he needs to be put on television.
Yeah.
So somewhere,
he would
anywhere,
be top guy in AEW right away. I would not be upset if he came in and immediately won the TNT title would not be upset with.
Oh no, absolutely. Take that shit off Samoa Joe, please. Absolutely.
He's not. Darby won it this past Wednesday.
Oh,
Darby's
Darby won it. Oh, my bad. Oh, spoiler.
He won it in his hometown this past
Oh, of course
Wednesday.
he did. Of course he did, because that's what they do with that TNA title, isn't it, Josie? It's just kind of a here you go, here you go.
Honestly, I liked it on Wardlow. Samoa Joe didn't do a whole lot with it. He didn't have a lot of time with it.
No, he didn't.
Darby was a great champion, longest reigning TNT champion.
Yeah, Darby was solid.
I think Darby is also the type. He'll have a match with it every single week.
Yep.
He already defended on Rampage this past Friday against
I saw. Yeah.
One of the Kingdom.
I knew he won it. I forgot. But yeah.
So back to the sale real quick. So we said NBC Fox makes the most sense. Warner Brothers Discovery would be super interesting.
That'd be
ones
cool.
that I don't see. Comcast, Comcast and CBS.
Mm-hmm.
I don't see them.
No.
They have nothing to do with WWE
Netflix
right now.
is a no. Netflix
I
is
don't
no.
see how Netflix
No.
and then Amazon has always been on one of the top of my list just because they are a huge company. But I
they
don't
can dish out.
see how a streaming service takes WWE and uses it. Like, I don't see how that works. So he would have to sell it.
We've already kind of seen it with Thursday Night Football too, and so it would just be. In that case, I would be okay with it as long as Triple H stays in control and whoever else they want to do that. And if they want to go ahead and stream that, I guess that's fine. But at that point, we'd be looking at paying to watch. To watch that on a weekly basis.
And I don't see how that works. Like I agree. Because no matter what, NBC Peacock has the library.
It has the library regardless.
No matter what, they have that library.
Yep. So it's got to be like you said. The front runner's got to be Fox and it's got to be Peacock and NBC. Yep.
And then I looked up Liberty Media. Liberty Media is Sirius XM, Formula One, and Braves. I don't think they're big enough.
They're not big enough. That's not big enough.
To come up with the kind of money
for that. Yeah.
That Vince is going to want.
Even with Formula One.
I'm sorry, keep it out of the hands of Dana White.
Yeah,
one of the worst commissioners in sports. Keep it out of that man's hands.
Pass. Absolutely.
I can't imagine what he would try to do between UFC and WWE. Like,
yeah.
And now he's got that freaking power slap, which is in an age of CTE. How does that make sense? Having giant guys smack the crap out of you.
Mm-hmm. It does not.
So Endeavor Group's holding UFC. No. Liberty Media, too small. Amazon, I could see it. It would take work. Yeah. Netflix, I don't know how that works.
Netflix is a no.
I just don't see how that works because they're 100% streaming service. Disney.
Absolutely.
Oh, man.
Yeah, but could you imagine for people having to pay? Not that people probably already don't have Prime, but still. It's like you imagine people having to pay for Prime just to watch Raw and SmackDown. I just don't see that happening.
Well, and that's the thing. No matter what, those shows are going to be on a network.
They're going to be on true.
Be on a network. They're going to be on a network. CBS, Fox, NBC,
CBS, Fox, NBC, Warner Brothers. Yeah.
So it would be Amazon. I don't know how that helps Amazon or Netflix.
Well, and maybe not even true. I guess Vince is gonna distribute that sale or as far as the contract, as far as the contracts go.
You can't take those shows off of regular
cable. Yeah, you can. Yeah, no, not at all.
But yeah, so I and then we got to say Saudi Arabia because they could offer any amount of money they wanted.
Like you said, they could back the truck up, but I just don't know how that would do for the product. But yeah.
So, and then, like we said, the next bit of news, Stephanie McMahon stepped down as co-CEO. Gives me a headache just thinking about it.
Was it unanimous, Josie? Was it unanimous? That's the next question we need to ask ourselves. Was it actually unanimous? No.
What, that she steps down or?
Well, that Vince was coming. I mean, granted, we all know how Vince toyed with it, but I'm just saying, for it to be unanimous that he came back like that, I'm gonna say no, Josie. I'm gonna
Oh
say
no. I
Yeah.
would. Well, in
Yep.
the sheer fact that you
Yep.
had two board members that
Two
he
board
didn't
members.
that he didn't take their spots to get back on the board, step
Yep.
down right after he took over. I
Absolutely.
don't believe that it was unanimous. I believe
No,
that he
I
flexed
agree.
his 51% and said, like, I'm back, bitches.
He flexed that 80%, didn't he? He flexed it and said, "Look, bitches, this is how it goes.
So
I'm Vincent Kennedy McMahon, and I can do whatever the fuck I want."
So
That's
I'm
what's up.
hoping Triple H stays in charge. And like we both said, if Triple H is gone, I'm gone until this
I'm
sale,
gone.
until Vince is no
I'm
longer
gone.
involved. And then we see what happens.
Yeah, but doesn't that scare you a little bit to
Yes.
like not? Well, I mean, obviously, because that's what we're talking about. But from the standpoint of like Triple H, not like of somebody else being in control that hasn't already had their hands on it, like what?
Yeah,
outside of Triple H, like it scares me.
I don't know how, like, it worries me. Someone like NBC, any of these companies buying it, who have no experience running a wrestling company.
Yeah, like we talked last week. Yeah, these
No
companies have no experience
running a wrestling company, so you would
No.
have to bring someone in like You need Triple H. You need him.
Yeah.
Because you don't.
Somebody.
And anybody who thinks, oh, I'm going to buy it and I'm going to give Vince a job, you're an idiot.
Yeah,
You're
please
an
don't
idiot.
do that. Please don't do that because not only are your ratings still going to continue to decline, but I mean, Jesus. I mean, imagine those shows. I mean, we've already seen it. It's just rinse and repeat. Rinse and repeat.
Same matches, same people.
Matches over again, over and over again.
And we talk about the bloated roster of AEW. Before Triple H started bringing all these people back, WWE had the exact opposite problem. They had nobody.
They had zero.
And then you see,
well, you're seeing it now. You're seeing it now. I mean, look at it. The women's division, ass. Tag team division. Okay, you got a few in there. By the way, I think Chad Gable and company should be in the mix.
I love Chad. I loved him better. I wish Jason. I wish Jordan was healthy and they could reform.
Me too. Wouldn't
Alpha Academy. Or not Alpha Academy. That's what he is now.
Bring it back. But
oh man, if you have not, if you've never seen Chad Gable, Jason Jordan versus FTR from NXT,
go back and watch those for real. Go back.
Even FTR will tell you now that is some of their best
Peacock for real.
matches. Yeah. Some of their best matches.
Best matches.
They tore the house down. You throw in Johnny Gargano and Tommaso Ciampa, 3 of the greatest tag teams in NXT history.
Yep.
And then the issue now is you look at NXT and it's right now and what Vince tried to create with these non-wrestlers, it's crap. They've got nobody down there that's so interesting. Bad. Like you've got Ron Breakker. He's the only non-wrestler who has become a wrestler, and that's because of his lineage. Yep. And then the best ones out after that are Dijax. And then Wesley.
Mm-hmm.
And then your tag team champions, the New Day. After that, I'm just like, meh. And then Nikita Lyons.
And then you got hamburger meat, 4 Roots 1 Tree hamburger meat.
Oh god.
The old hamburger meat, Rock's daughter.
I can't.
Y'all want some hamburger meat? Find her on Bumble. You know what I'm saying?
I swear, she is like definitely Rock's kid. Looks just like him, falling from the same tree. But she missed the charisma branches falling down because she's got none.
She's so bad, and everybody talks about how Dominic Mysterio was obviously when he started out, but boy, he's come a long way. I know.
I like Dom.
Listeners of this show would like to say I ride that wiener, which I do. Thank you. So I do. But anyway, 4 Roots 1 Tree snooze fest, no doubt. Kevin Patrick. Get that man off my television screen.
Oh man,
Get that man
you know,
off of my television screen.
One of the greatest things that's about to happen is College Game Day is now over, which means
Pat,
McAfee.
please, McAfee, bring him back, bring him back, bring him back, bring him back.
Save us all.
Oh, please, Lord, bring that man back ASAP.
So I'm hoping that happens sooner rather than later because
Me
I'm
too.
also not a big fan of Wade Barrett. Like
Wade Barrett, I can't. No.
I'd
rather have Booker T on SmackDown.
Oh, I don't know.
I'm Josie. I'm going there, Josie. I'm going there. I'm going there, Josie. You heard me. You heard me. And you know how I feel about Booker T. You know how we both feel about Booker T.
I know.
I'm saying right now, give it. I'm serious. Wade Barrett, man, go back. Seriously, give me Booker T instead.
I ain't even kidding.
I ain't even kidding. Short term, interim until Pat gets back. Give me AT.
Well, the thing is, you put Pat and Michael Cole back together.
Yeah,
I have not been a fan of Michael Cole in years, but this new Michael Cole,
it rejuvenated his career. Yeah. Well,
it's his hand up his butt. Well, I'm trying to stay optimistic here, Stacks. I'm trying to stay optimistic.
Sorry. Okay.
And hopefully that hand doesn't go back up Michael Cole's butt. But yeah, it's
nothing like a Vince McMahon colonoscopy, Josie.
But I'm hoping that you get that back. But then I don't know what the Raw side looks like. I don't know who commentates Raw. There's where they need to be focusing because
absolutely
for so long Vince wanted everybody to be Michael Cole copycats, and that was one of the issues. Is I have issues with Michael Cole, but there's only one Michael Cole. Like Tom Phillips, now Impact, he was a Michael Cole lookalike.
He was a Michael Cole.
Kevin Patrick, Michael Cole.
Michael Cole. Yep.
So you just honestly, I think they need to put some more wrestlers back on the tables. You need wrestlers on the table.
Try it. Yeah. Do it.
But
I mean, technically they've tried with Wade Barrett and Booker T.
Wade was great in NXT. I loved Wade in NXT.
I liked him in NXT, but boy, I don't know what's going on. I don't know what he's on.
I think it's the two. I think the two just don't work together.
You think it's just the chemistry?
I think it's the chemistry. I think if you put someone else with Wade, Wade would be more interesting.
Who's that one guy that did like what did he do, like NASCAR stuff or like MLB? Or like, what did he do? Like boxing or something?
The guy on
there was some on SmackDown. There was a guy on SmackDown that did boxing.
Yeah,
I love that guy.
He did not last. He was only there like a month.
No, but I loved that guy though. That you want to talk about energy? I mean, granted, it was kind of the same. He couldn't bring it down enough. I think similar to Booker T, but still, I enjoyed it. Can't remember his name. Do you remember his name, Josie?
I don't remember his name. He wasn't there long enough for me.
Boy, that's sad. Josie says, "Shit, he was only there 3 weeks." Can't remember his name.
But on that note, we've got our frustrations out. We will keep you posted on all the news with this sale. I'm sure we'll be talking about this for months. I don't see it happening soon. They've got to renegotiate the TV deals before the sale, so I think it's going to take some time. We're going to move on.
Moving on.
Mark's Watch Wrestling and talk some Impact.
Impact.
I actually got into a habit. I was taking notes for Rumble 2000. I took notes on Impact today.
Oh, you took notes? Look at you. That's what I usually do. Look at you.
I know. Every time I see you looking at your notes, I'm like, man, I know I had valid things to say and I can't remember shit of what I want to say.
I know. I look at you. Look at you. So, proud of you.
Impact started off with Wild versus Masha Slamovich, friend of the show, Masha Slamovich.
Shout out.
I gotta say, the greatest thing of this match to me was one, we talk about all these hot women. We talk about Nikita Lyons. We talk about
Nikita
Gigi
Lyons.
Dolan.
GG. Yeah.
We talk about Rhea Ripley. You know who we miss on the
Who's
Impact side?
Who's that?
Deonna Purrazzo.
Ooh. Oh, say less.
Say less.
Say less, Josie. Say less.
She was looking good in that see-through top today.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
But she was the best.
please.
Like, don't get me wrong.
me.
Wild and Masha had a great match. They did. It was a good match. But the
good.
greatest thing was Deonna. I love Deonna and Ringwald on commentary.
On commentary?
They're so good together. They're
Absolutely.
so good on commentary. Deonna is amazing. She's amazing in the ring. She can talk.
Yep.
She's beautiful. And I love that she didn't jump ship from Impact. She stayed. She's still there.
Weathered the storm. Yeah.
Hard to Kill next week. She's going to be in a fatal 4-way match.
Fatal 4-way.
For number one contender. But my notes on this match were Deonna in commentary was awesome. She's hot. I underline that.
Smoking. Yes, please.
I like this new Taylor Wilde. If you don't know Impact history, Taylor has been around Impact for years. Come, go. But she's always been a face. She's always been the blonde, like all-American type girl has always been her gimmick. I'm loving this like wild witch gimmick she's got. I love the black. Going on. This was a great kickoff match. They went hard. Masha is a killer. I'm not a fan of her personally, just because of issues we had with her on the show, but she is a killer. The way that match ended, her going nuts and attacking this like ring crew and security and
yes.
And then I put it here, Deonna stole the show.
Which facts.
But I put it in big letters out to the side. I said Smash Mouth. Because that was a Smash Mouth match.
Yes, it was.
But yeah, it was a good kickoff match. Impact's women's division, the Knockouts division, it's so solid. You've got so many good people. You got Wild.
So underrated. So underrated. Yes.
You got Wild. You got Slamovich. You got Jordan Grace.
Jordan Grace. We can't forget about Jordan Grace. Yes.
And then Deonna, and then you got the Death Dolls.
Death Dolls.
Like it's the Knockouts division is so stacked and so underrated.
Absolutely, 1000%.
The thing I did get a lot of this show, it was a lot of filler. There was only like 3 or 4 matches, I think.
Yep.
It was a lot of build up for Hard to Kill.
That it was.
I'm not sure what's going on. The feud with Callahan and the design. I thought this was going to lead to Callahan bringing back OVE, which is what I really want to see. I want to see him bring back Ohio versus everyone because I think that makes sense. OVE versus the design. Yes, please. Also, on the design side, I don't know how I feel about now I'm not going to remember his name. The new leader after he kicked out Eric Young.
Oh shoot. Yeah.
We'll look it up.
I'm blanking too, Josie. I'm looking, but I'm blanking.
I'm looking it up. We don't know. That's true. Diener.
Yes.
I don't know how I feel about Diener as the leader. I hate this. How he stands all the time. Like I hate it.
It bothers you.
It bothers the crap out of me. It just
bothers me.
I'd rather him stand there like parade rest, hands behind the back. I feel like that's more like leader. This just looks like
right.
I'm the
posture, leader posture. Yeah, this is just like I'm about to blow up the world right now. I'm about to blow the world up.
So, I do like Alan Angels. I love seeing Alan Angels get some spotlight. I love seeing Khan get some spotlight. I would love to see Khan bring his tag team partner from WWE in.
From WWE.
What was the Apocalypse? I can't remember what their name was in WWE. But yeah, so right now Callahan is trying to join the design, and my thought is he's trying to join to tear it out from the inside. That's the only way I can see, because Sammy is so over. He's so over.
So, yep.
And then I think his contract is up this year, and I would love to see Callahan go to AEW. Would love it.
Wouldn't that be something?
That would be great.
That seems like a match made in heaven right there.
Sammy is literally insane, and I love the Death Machine. He is the draw, man. He is the draw, and
yes.
So I don't really understand what's going on with that storyline. And then your next match was Black Taurus versus Anthony Green. I know very little about Anthony Green. I know he's pretty popular in independents.
Yeah, I was going to say Anthony Green. I wasn't aware of him when I watched that.
Yes. I wasn't either. I've heard, like I said, I hear he's pretty popular on the indies. It was his first debut match in Impact. Had a good match, but honestly, I'm really liking Black Taurus. The bull is a beast.
Yes. Yes.
And I'm liking this feud between Decay and Trey Miguel, even though I hate the spray painting thing. I hate it. Please get that off my television. What good does that do anybody? Then you got another video package setting up Speedball Mike Bailey versus Kenny King at Hard to Kill next week.
Absolutely.
I wrote it down. Kenny King is a freaking prick. He's a prick.
Asshole. And
I get it. He's a heel. Kenny is great at being a heel because he can just make everybody just despise him. He's kind of
like an MJF type.
MJF
in that way. Yep.
And then this show right here is a fan of Speedball Mike Bailey. We love Speedball.
That's my guy.
Love some Speedball.
That's my guy, Speedball. Let's go.
I want to see the Impact title on Speedball. Now, yes, I will say, I've said it before.
1,000%.
I think Speedball
and I haven't
is
been
a little
watching
bland.
That long, but yes, please.
I think Speedball is a little bland, and and then I'm hoping this match kind of
that's fair.
Makes him a little more.
Yep.
Because Kenny King is great in the ring. Don't get me wrong. Kenny is great wrestler.
He's good.
I think they will have a great match.
Yep, I do too.
And then you got a video package of Alexander building up his match with Bully. Something they said that I didn't know. As of now, Alexander is now the longest reigning Impact World Champion, surpassing the likes of Hall of Famers like Kurt Angle,
250
Styles,
right? Yeah.
Something like that.
Yeah, 257 days. Yep.
And Sting. That's a hell.
That's amazing. That's a hell of a.
That is a hell of a list to be the top of. And we've said it on this show many times. Alexander's reign as an Impact World Champion is amazing. It's been a great reign. He's one of the best things happening as far as Impact right now.
Yep.
But so that was great. Then you got excuse me. Then you got a in-ring thing between Joe Hendry. I believe in Joe Hendry.
Every time I see him, I just think of you dancing. Yeah, that's literally it. I'm just
I love him.
I'm like, there's Josie.
I love him.
There's Josie. Please.
This feud that he's having with Moose is so good. And the new ring music he gave for Moose, I believe in dancing.
I believe just dancing.
I think they will have a great match at Hard to Kill. They're both amazing in the ring. I would I don't see Joe losing the belt yet. He just got the Digital Championship.
Absolutely. I don't see that either.
But I think him and Moose will have a great match. Well, like I said a couple of weeks ago, I'm a little tired. I think heel Moose is getting stale.
I would agree with that 1,000%. I haven't even been watching that long, Josie.
I think if he were to flip face, he would have like Sami Callihan popularity, like snap. Because
do tell. Yeah.
I get the feeling
I'm here for it.
I get the feeling that people really want to root for him, and they just can't. And
they just can't.
Bring back Moose. Moose. I loved it. And so, yeah, I feel like heel Moose is stale, but again, I think that'll be a great match at Hard to Kill. Hard to Kill is gonna. It's gonna be a great pay-per-view.
I was gonna say I think I'm excited for it. I'm ready.
We'll not be buying it, but
no, I won't either. No, I'm not touching that with a 10-foot pole. But I think it'd be fun.
Save my pay-per-view money for AEW. I'm sorry.
That's fair. That's fair, especially since we're gonna have to get rid of Peacock here soon, Josie.
Yeah.
I'm saving all that Peacock money that I spend, and I'm putting that towards my AEW.
So, and then you got a really, really sweet tribute to Don West.
Don West, yeah, that was cool. That
was really good.
It was.
I didn't realize how much Don West meant to Impact, and he really did. And even though I was not a huge fan of him, I think he's a little too over the top. But you look at some of these guys like Josh Alexander, who never worked with him, just remembers hearing him call matches and how much that affected him. And Gail Kim making comments, and then you got a video.
It's like a JR and King Lawler type scenario.
Yeah,
for sure.
Tenay, Don West were the Jerry and JR of TNA.
For sure.
They were many years. I've said last week they are not my favorite announced team as far as Impact. Mine was Taz and Tenay. But
Yep. You said that last week. Yeah, Taz though. Taz
is one of the best commentators there is.
Man, I miss him on WWE.
I like him right where he is.
Well, I mean, me too. But I'm just saying, if you had to pick between Taz and Wade Barrett.
Right before that, you got a video package of Mickie James. With that video package,
Mickie James,
I think she loses to Jordynne Grace. I think
so too.
And then
I agree.
I think their next pay-per-view will be Slammiversary, which means
sounds right. Yeah,
she could be inducted into the Impact Hall of Fame right after that.
Right after that.
So
boy, what a lead up to that, right? If that's the case.
I mean, the last rodeo to me was a little underwhelming. I again said this last week. She was supposed to go through every member of the Knockouts division to get back, and she only went through about half.
Yeah.
She didn't face Taya Valkyrie. She didn't face Jessica Havoc. She didn't face Rosemary. She didn't face Taylor Wilde. She didn't face Masha. Like there's a whole list that she didn't face. So, and I feel like they kind of hurried it.
They did. It's from what I've watched, it seems like it's a bit rushed.
Will would have liked it though because they talked about Magnus because her husband.
Oh yeah.
Then you got what was easily, if there was any question, you got the match of the night in Shelley versus Cardona. Two guys that are just. Shelley is a future Hall of Famer, at least in Impact. And Cardona is just amazing. Even though I just saw a thing the other day, he wants to go back.
The fact that he used the referee as the shield, Josie.
That's Cardona.
That's Cardona. It was fantastic.
So that I didn't even write anything down during that match because it's just those two guys are awesome. It was a great match.
Just excellent.
You had the two partners getting involved, and there wasn't much to it. And then after that, Bully comes out to the ring.
Bully. Oh.
Then you got D'Amore coming out to the ring. I loved D'Amore kicking Bully in the
D'Amore
nuts.
kicking. That was fantastic.
Spitting in his face. But then D'Amore got put through a table.
Oh, imagine that. Oh, and gets put through a table. Oh.
Yeah. Bully Ray put people through tables.
Oh, wow. Gee, since 2000. Or we'll just say that because I watched that. Because we watched that paper.
Oh man, I wanted. I'm trying to.
I wanted to hit that bad.
What? Hold on, hang on.
Uh-oh.
No, hang on.
What?
One of my wrestling Facebooks just said WWE sold to Saudi.
What? No.
I'm checking.
I'm going to Twitter right now.
Oh my God.
They did.
Oh my God.
They did.
WWE sold to Saudi Arabia public. Holy crap. Company going private. That's why she stepped down.
Well, I just got a tweet here saying this is from my guy JD from NY. I don't know if you listen to his podcast at all. Good podcast, by the way. He says, if true, WWE just sold its rich history and library to people who don't give a flying fuck about anything. Start appreciating at Tony Khan after this. Vince and those he has surrounding himself have given up caring years ago. This may be the saddest day in existence for the WWE.
There's been much speculation that Vince McMahon was looking to sell to a party that would commit to him in charge of the company despite the
Oh my God.
Well, bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Bye-bye, WWE. Bye-bye, Peacock. This is strictly just became an AEW and TNA episode /podcast. Whew.
Yep, I'm all elite.
All elite wrestling. All elite. Oh, they're coming.
Sami Zayn will quit. Sami Zayn will not work for Saudi.
Yep.
He will be gone.
Imagine the amount of people that are going to quit if this is the case. If Vince takes back creative control, oh boy. And they just had the largest sale for WrestleMania, Josie. 120,000 tickets sold, gate. Most since WrestleMania 32. A lot of good that does. Boy, this just ramps up the speculation.
Well, okay, that's all of Impact. We're going to be talking about this again now. I'm trying to see if anybody wants to come in and talk about this. Oh my God, I can't. That was not, I did not think, oh my God.
JD from NY also says, sounds like a reckless move made to further one man's agenda. Vince, with no absolute conscious thought about anyone else but himself. Makes sense. Tony just said Saudi. Oh man. Well, Josie, the good news is we still got the Peacock library, so that is what we'll be watching.
Well, if they bought the library, that means it's going to come off Peacock.
Well, then shit, Josie. I know that. But it's just like, well, at least in the meantime, we'll see. We'll see how long it goes. This is a sad day, Josie.
It's going to, like, the viewership, everything's going to drop because
this company's going to they're going to fold.
The fan base hates the Saudi shows. They hate the Saudi blood money.
It's a wrap. It's a wrap on the WWE. January 10th, 2023 was the day WWE just died.
I can't believe this. I literally just said I didn't think this was going to happen anytime soon. It happens during the show.
This was the last place, or this was the last company that I thought would buy. Will keep their current. Oh, Tony said that. I don't think
he
so,
doesn't
Tony.
know. Well, he doesn't know. Stephanie stepped down.
Yeah. No, they're not keeping their role. Yeah. You don't see Triple H keeping his role, do you?
No, not if they want Vince to stay in charge.
Not if they want Vince to stay in charge. No. Yeah. Yep. Just made their deal with the devil there. Wow. Man, and all that speculation we heard that it was going to stay the same. What a crock of shit. What a crock of shit, Josie. What a crock of shit. It's like the Baltimore Colts in the middle of the night, Josie. They just say, screw all you. Man, think about that. Think about all the development that we've had with all these characters since and it was all for naught. All for naught.
And like you guys said, Saudi doesn't care about shit. All they want is the old school stuff. They want Taker.
Because what good does that do? Yeah, because we can build Taker. We got Omos. We can reincarnate the big man now, Josie. It's amazing. I can't wait. Oh wait, I won't be waiting because I won't be watching. Oh, what a sad day. What a sad day. To think that this man at 70, or however the fuck old he is, 73, 75, is going to take this. Jerry Jones at it again. Jerry Jones reincarnated. He just can't not be in control, Josie. He just can't not be in control.
One of my buddies just said, I'm trying to get him to come on the show, and he's like, it's best for everyone if I don't get on. And I said, oh, we're livid over here. We're livid.
It's already this podcast is already on fire.
Like, oh my God, man, I cannot believe this.
Wow. He would rather sell to Saudia than have Triple H run that thing better than him, Josie.
Yeah, that's all it is. It's ego. If I can't have it, no one can.
If I can't have it, no one can. So bump you. I'm taking control. Man, what? Ooh.
One of my buddies, Brandon's about to pop in here, and I'm anxious to see what he has to say.
Let's go for it. Brandon, welcome.
I'm waiting for him. Oh, man. I cannot believe this. Real quick, so Great Impact. They're now the number 2 wrestling show in the country.
Yeah, and especially on Fight Night.
We won't be talking about WWE no more.
No, it's a wrap. It's a wrap. Triple H, I feel for you today,
Triple
man.
H, Stephanie,
Triple H,
go to
I feel for you.
AEW. Go to AEW.
Oh, do it. Oh, good Lord, please. Oh, good Lord, please.
We were talking bold predictions. By the end of the year, Triple H is doing something with AEW.
Oh, please. Yes, let it be. And did you not just hear me earlier, Josie? 120,000 tickets for WrestleMania. It was the most since WrestleMania 32. And why was that? Oh, yeah, because Triple H was in control. Wow.
Oh, God. I
hope WrestleMania is in the toilet this year. I hope. I do. I hope it's in the toilet. Whew.
Wow. I'm literally lost for words. Like, I knew. You think it was 10 million? Or 10 billion? Like, there was no numbers mentioned.
Wouldn't surprise me. Wouldn't surprise me one bit. Wow.
Stephanie McMahon.
Wow.
There's been much speculation that Vince McMahon was looking to sell to a party that would commit him keeping in charge of the company despite the multiple sexual allegations that have surfaced in the past year. Oh, well, that makes sense of why Stephanie stepped down today.
Yeah, it does. Yeah. So I think the speculation of this was always in the cards. I don't think it was, Josie. I mean, granted, it would be now because she knew what was going down, but I don't think she had any plans on stepping
No,
down
I
until
don't
she
think
heard
so.
this.
But I think
No.
when they said
Yep.
Vince has got to stay in
Yep.
charge, she's like, no, I'm out.
Nope, I'm done. See ya. And you know who's next? Oh, man, I feel so bad for not only the talent, well, and Triple. I mean, not just Triple H, but the talent, man. I feel so bad for the talent. I mean,
Oh man, I would bet by the end of the week we're going to see mass firings. By the end, Tony Khan, get that checkbook out, buddy.
get it ready, bro.
Get it ready.
Get it ready, bro. Get it ready. Pay them whatever they want, dude.
Sami Zayn to AEW, baby.
Yes, please. Oh, good Lord. Kevin Owens, AEW. Welcome.
Kevin Steen
Kevin
to
Owens.
AEW.
Yeah. Oh, bring them all. Bring them all. I don't care.
Oh my God.
Bring them all. Roman Reigns.
I don't do
If
this.
Roman Reigns stays, he's a chicken shit. If Roman Reigns stays, fuck him, dude. Well, we all know what to see. Well, we all know what we're going to see at WrestleMania there, Josie. Brock Lesnar.
Oh my God.
What's Cody going to do?
If I'm Cody, I'm getting the fuck out. I'm going back to AEW.
I bounce. Yeah. I get on my hands and my knees and I suck whatever I need to suck to get me on good graces with old Tony Khan. If I'm if I'm them. Wow.
I'm just at a loss for words.
Man,
I don't even know what, and I'm never at a loss for words on this show.
Hey, last week makes sense, does it not, Josie?
What's that?
About Charlotte Flair. That all makes sense now. It all makes sense now.
I'm just
poor. Imagine Bray Wyatt. How pissed do you got to be that you wasted one to AEW?
He should have went to AEW.
But
Tony, you better be prepared, man, because you are about to be the #1 wrestling show in the U.S.
Hey, good thing. Hey, this is gonna bode well for Ring of Honor, maybe, Josie. This could do some stuff for Ring of Honor.
Maybe they can get a TV deal now.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, hell yeah, they better get a damn TV deal. Are you kidding me? With this news, Seth Rollins, Ring of Honor, bringing it back.
Oh my God! I want Seth freaking Rollins, ROH champion.
Yes, immediately. Immediately.
I would love to see Seth Rollins versus Claudio for the ROH championship.
That would be so sick. That would be. You want to talk about a banger, man? That's amazing.
Okay,
well,
so here's a list of people I think will quit off of my Elite Wrestling Warriors. One of the guys list of people that they think will quit or ask for their release. Sami Zayn, Roman Reigns, Usos, AJ Styles, OC, Dolph, Edge, Gargano, Owens, Mia Yim, Randy Orton, Riddle, Bray Wyatt, Cross, Shinsuke, Xavier Woods.
Orton, really? Yeah.
And then he put Roman Reigns retires.
Retires?
I could see that. He's pretty much been part-time anyway.
Yeah, that's fair.
Orton will retire. Orton is pretty much done anyway.
Yeah, true. Yeah, no, we knew that.
This is great for Impact too.
Yeah,
we were talking just a couple of weeks ago how everybody coming back to WWE has kind of hurt Impact a little bit. There's going to be a lot of talent. If I'm Scott D'Amore right now, I'm just like, yay!
What about Dolph Ziggler over there? Bring. Well, no, I'm saying Impact.
Oh yeah,
Impact.
yes.
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 Dolph on Impact right now. Let's
Dolph
go.
Impact
Let's
champion.
go. Dolph, let's go. Give that man his due. Wow. I can't believe this.
I'm lost. I cannot.
This is not what me and you imagined when we started the show and we started talking about who's going to buy
I literally
this.
thought
Who's
we were
going to
talk Impact and a little bit of what we saw for the week, and we were about to leave. I'm waiting. What?
Is your buddy coming in?
He said it won't let him sign in. I don't understand why.
That's weird.
I'm literally now I really wish Kill and Will were here.
Yeah, this would be huge with them. Yeah, no doubt about it. Tell me this is kayfabe, Josie. Josie, tell me this is kayfabe, please.
Trying to find more news, more like reputable news. So far, the only thing I'm seeing is from Wrestle Talk, but Wrestle Talk is pretty reputable in the wrestling world. They're one of the ones I usually look to.
Mm-hmm. Same.
I'm gobsmacked. Like
Same. Yeah, I don't know how to feel. I mean, literally, WWE just died today, Josie.
Yeah.
It died today.
I'm
with everything we've seen since his stepping down, and now all of a sudden there's a picture on Twitter. It says, so if WWE sells to Saudia, as per report, how long will this take? And it's a picture of Bill Goldberg with the Undisputed Championship.
not long.
Yeah, not long at all. Not long at all. How sadly true that is. Yeah, holy mackerel. I'm just going through Twitter here trying to find some stuff. Wow. Well, I guess we won't have John Cena anytime soon.
No, I think he's done.
Yeah, that's a wrap. And even though
I don't see The Rock coming back either for Mania.
No, that's a black eye on both those dudes' parts if they come back for that. People are literally giving away their WrestleMania tickets for free right now, Josie. For free. It's happening right now as we speak. As we sit here. Josie, you want to go to WrestleMania? I think you can get a ticket for free.
We'll probably get tickets for real cheap right now.
You can get a ticket for free right now. All you got to do is pay for your flight. They're probably going to have it in Saudi Arabia anyway. But they'll change venues now, Josie.
Oh, there he is. Brandon. Oh my God, bro. Oh my God.
You want to see the most ironic thing?
Yes.
All right, we got the belts.
Oh no.
We all elite, baby.
No doubt about it. 1,000%. This man's a smart guy.
Brandon, we do a segment called Mark's Watch Wrestling. And right now we're watching Impact and talking about it. We were literally just finishing this week's Impact, and we just said, well, we're all elite in Impact, baby.
Can I cuss in here? Is it okay to cuss?
Oh, yes.
Yeah,
yes.
1,000%.
Fuck him. Oh, my God, man. I'm trying to pull up any news I can find on it.
Sean Ross isn't confirming anything yet.
Bleacher Report is reporting it, which is
Yep. I just saw that. That's never good.
You've got No DQ reporting it, which is pretty reputable. I'm
buying them. I'm buying Saudi Arabia.
They're going to go back to private, unknown if Vince McMahon will head creative, but is expected by some people.
I feel bad for Bray Wyatt.
Oh, that's what we were talking about, Brandon.
That's
Absolutely, 1,000%, Brandon. I feel so bad for. I feel bad for all those guys that came back. You know. Oh.
Well, it's like
I almost bought WrestleMania tickets the other day, and I held out. Thank God.
Well, you can get them for free now, Brandon.
Yeah,
you can get them for free now, Brandon.
Before you popped in here, Brandon, we were just talking. People just started giving away their tickets for free. They're
yes,
like,
they did.
So, Brandon, in our group, they just listed the list of people they think will quit or ask for their release. On that list, you got Sammy, Roman, Usos, AJ, OC, Dolph, Edge, Gargano, Mia Yim, Randy Orton, Riddle, Bray Wyatt, Cross, Shinsuke, Xavier Woods. And he listed Roman again as retire. Honestly, I think Roman retires and I think Randy retires. Randy's pretty much done anyway. Roman's been part-time for a while.
I think Cena announces his retirement too.
Cena's done. The Rock will not show up at
Rock will not be at
Mania because neither of those want that. The thing is about this is half of the fan base hates the Saudi deals, hates the Saudi shows, hates the money, and then half of the talent hates the Saudi deals.
New Japan and AEW just got strong.
Yeah,
you just posted this. The last 30 minutes have been a roller coaster of emotion for me. First, been reported WWE sold to Saudi. Second, after the sale being reported, news started going around Triple H quitting. My childhood is dying right in my eyes. Yep.
So Carson and I in the group, we were talking. You know what we would do if we were Triple H?
Go to AEW?
Call everybody and be like, if you want out, I'll fire you and waive the no compete clause.
Yes. And we just said it once this happened, Brandon. Tony Khan, open up that checkbook.
Get it ready.
Open it up.
Get it ready.
And I know we've talked about it in the group, Brandon. Yes, AEW is super. They have too many wrestlers, but
they need a brand split. They need a brand
split, but they're about to be the #1 wrestling show in the world. Real quick.
Rampage needs to be 2 hours.
Ring of Honor.
2 hours.
They're about to get Ring of Honor.
You need to now. I think it's going to be easier for Ring of Honor to get a TV deal. Too. Also, Impact, you need to try and find a better TV deal. This is probably going to be your best chance to do it.
I think McIntyre goes to Impact.
Ooh.
He was great. He was great in Impact.
Yeah.
And now
LA Knight's going to join him.
I was just talking about this. I would love to see LA Knight in AEW. I would love to see LA Knight in AEW.
That'd be great.
I want Seth in AEW.
Yes.
Seth right now. Seth.
I want Seth in AEW versus
Sammy
Claudio
and Kevin,
for the ROH
they can go up
title.
against the Acclaim.
Yes, please.
Ooh.
Yes, please. Brandon knows all, man. Yeah.
Hey, I play enough
right
universe mode on WWE. I haven't used the WWE roster on here in I don't know how long.
I'm literally gobsmacked. I just cannot believe this. We just spent 30 minutes at the beginning of the show talking about the sale, Brandon, and we said, but it's probably going to be a while because they got to figure out the TV deal before they do the sale, and not 30 minutes later.
Okay, so I'm on YouTube TV. You know who else I think is going to Impact?
Who?
Bobby Lashley.
Yeah.
I
was looking at all the people.
I love Walking Armageddon.
Yeah.
And I think he was better in Impact than they've been doing him in WWE.
Agreed, Josie. Yep.
Oh.
I think Edge is gone too.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Edge doesn't.
This roster's going to be depleted, man.
Well, and Edge said his career was coming to an end. This Mania was probably going to be his last. He wanted to do the thing with Beth.
Mm-hmm.
Oh God, I just. can't believe it.
Well, boys, Veer Mahan's about to be the fucking champion.
Mansoor
Vince's boy.
Mansoor going to be the Universal Champion.
Universal champion.
I can't believe this shit.
I'm
So stupid.
This is.
What do you think?
Like, he couldn't sell to Fox. He couldn't sell to
that's exactly what
NBC.
we were saying. We said
Yeah.
the top runners got to be Fox, NBC, Warner Brothers Discovery. Those have got to be your top three. But the thing is, as we were also
that
saying,
didn't keep him in control though. That wouldn't have kept him in control.
as we were also saying though, the thing is if
Triple
Saudi
H
wanted
is.
it, they have unlimited amounts of money to get it.
Mm-hmm.
Because like those guys have, there's probably a trillionaire over there. So they offered Vince. I'm saying it was probably 10 billion.
Yeah, the last I saw it was over 6.
The evaluation for the company is 5.
Yeah.
So
none of those options at the end of the day was going to keep Vince in control of creative, and this was the one that kept him in control. So
Floor seats to WrestleMania, they're down to $200.
holy crap!
For the back row. The back row 4 is down to $3,000. It was $20 yesterday.
Oh my God! It's dropped $17,000 in 24 hours.
The VIP, the VIP seats are $1,500.
Holy crap!
With
all right,
fees.
Stacks. We're going to get the group together and go for
Let's
the last
go.
WrestleMania.
We're going. We can split it. We can split it. Let's go.
Hey, I went to my first Mania last year. I'm down to go again this year. Fuck it.
He says, "I'm
Oh
down."
my God! I'm just.
I saw the worst stunner in history. I got to see a better one.
WWE still hasn't posted anything on their Twitter.
WWE just died today, gentlemen.
Well, at least Brock's still happy.
Yeah. Yeah.
So, if WWE was indeed sold to the Saudi, this is from JDNY. If WWE was sold to the Saudi government, why would they need a board of directors? If they went private, they have no one to answer to but Vince. Vince made the one move to give himself ultimate power. It may be the darkest day in WWE. There's no May. It is the darkest day in WWE.
It is the darkest day.
It's not WWE anymore.
No, it's Saudi. It's WWE Saudi. Oh my God! I'm all elite. I'm all elite.
All elite.
Impact, MLW, anything but WWE.
Elite. Oh, elite.
Oh my God! Like Khan, you need to figure out what you're gonna do because, like you
Thank
said,
God Tony Khan likes St. Louis because they come here like 3 times a year.
I know.
Amen.
And luckily, he likes Austin.
They're going
too.
to
They come here
Independence. I'm
twice
trying
a
to
year.
get tickets. I live in Nebraska, so I'm trying to get tickets over there.
Independence is like 3 hours from here.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, I think that they're going down in March. I'm trying to get tickets to that one. Or they're going to be there in March. I'm trying to get tickets.
They were here in June. We got front row on the aisle, and I only paid $30 a seat.
Yeah.
I saw front row the other day. It was 65.
This hand got scissored by Max Caster.
You haven't washed it, right? You haven't
Let's
washed
go.
it.
Oh, hell no.
Oh, absolutely not. He says, why the hell would I?
I went a couple of years ago when Nyla
Where's
won.
the table I got?
I was there a couple of years ago when Nyla won the women's champion, and it was my first time ever being on the floor. I was right by the ramp. It was one of the greatest wrestling experiences of my life. I met wrestling Jesus.
Dude, when we were there, it was the night that the Hardys were supposed to win the titles.
Oh, dude, that sucks.
Coked out Tony's like, "Oh, I got a good night for you guys," and the Bucks put out. The Bucks put out.
They did. That was the Bucks.
They're carrying all the shit from the match out, and we go, "Hey, can we get a table?" Guy goes, "Yeah, fuck it. Here." Hands us fucking pieces of tables. My dumb ass, I'm like, "Can I get a chair?"
Can I get a chair?
He's like, "Yeah, here you go." After the show, I was like, "Hey, Darby, you want $5? Sign this fucking chair." Darby said, "Give me a hug. I'll sign your chair and leave me alone." Deal.
Okay, it's now being reported by Wrestling Inc. and Ringside News. It's for real.
It's real.
It's real. The WWE board unanimously disapproved of Vince McMahon's return in writing. The board included Stephanie McMahon, Nick, and Paul. So, yeah, Triple H will be gone by the end of the day tomorrow.
If not before midnight tonight. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Triple H, go to AEW, man.
So, Brandon, that's what we were saying.
Somebody commented on Sean Ross's post. They put all AEW's like signing post. They put the entire roster minus like 5 people.
Yeah. And we were talking about it. Brandon, do you think, I say by the end of the year, Triple H signs with AEW? Doing something.
Man,
I think by the end. I don't think by the end of the year. I think by the end of the month. I think they're that pissed. I think Stephanie's joining AEW.
Poor William Regal, too, by the way.
Oh,
William Regal. Poor William Regal, by the way.
He just started back as vice president.
Just started.
He can get out of his deal. He can get out of his deal still. It's William Regal.
Well, I know that, but I mean, still, dang.
I'm
all that time Triple H dissed Billy Gunn. Now look at him.
Yeah.
Well, guys,
working for that pissant company.
We will keep you updated.
I hope so.
More of this comes to light.
Wow.
I'm literally just shocked. I knew it was a chance. I didn't think it would actually happen.
I like how they said 3 to 6 months, and it was 3 to 6 days.
3 to 6 days.
3 to 6 days.
I thought for sure he was going to negotiate the TV rights first, but now he didn't have to. If he's still going to be in charge, he still gets to negotiate the TV rights.
Power hungry.
Yeah, that's all it was. He took the one deal that would keep him in charge because no one else was going to keep him in charge. So he took the one deal that would.
I want to see what they paid. I want them to say.
I want to know that number. But if they're now going private, that may never come out. That may never come out.
Hey guys, quick question. Austin Theory, what do we think? Staying?
I think as much as Vince is going to try to convince him, I think he's going to smarten up and be like, "That's not it."
Yep.
I think Austin Theory is the Ring of Honor TV champion by the end of the year.
Boy.
We were talking about Seth Rollins, Brandon. I want to see Seth Rollins versus Claudio Castagnoli for the ROH title in the next month.
There's one match I want with Seth, but he has real life heat with him.
Who's that?
Seth and Ospreay. I want to see it.
Oh, that would be some. Oh my God! Yes, please, Brandon.
After the match,
Brandon, speaking of that fire tonight here on the Fight Night podcast here on Tuesday. Will Ospreay
after the match he just had with Mega
is the fucking man.
Oh my God!
Like we're about to get the Usos versus the fucking Acclaim. That's gonna be fire.
Fire.
Yeah, that's gonna be dope.
There's a lot of matches that are about to happen. We're about to get Charlotte versus Britt.
Yes, please. I don't even like Charlotte.
And I was gonna say I'm not the big Charlotte fan either, but I'll take it. Well, I don't know. I think she would stay though, right? You think? Because it's Vince.
I don't know. I think a lot of the women are gonna leave because of Saudi rules.
Yeah, because they can't really do anything in Saudi in the Saudi shows. You saw how much they had to cover up Rhea.
Yeah.
For the last Saudi show.
That hurt me.
That's fair.
Rhea's my girl. Fuck you, Dom.
Yeah, Rhea. Dom's my
boy,
boy,
Rey Mysterio. I think he calls it.
He retires.
Yeah. Why wouldn't you? Yeah, absolutely. It's a wrap. Thanks, Ray.
Balor go to Japan.
Yeah. Yep. Balor go to Japan. Yep. Wow. That roster just got depleted in less than.
Imagine how people that
Still
bought the
Real
Royal
Us
Rumble
is
tickets.
now reporting it, which is one of the groups I look to because
Preach.
Still Real to Us is now reporting it as sold, and I looked to them because their fan base, they're not a news outlet.
Yep.
Dazn is now reporting it too. So oh my God. I
hate Vince.
I hate him so much. I hope the company just crumbles. I hope the stock plummets.
Goddamn dumpster fire. Goddamn dumpster fire.
And Vince, oh.
I hope he
Why
gets
couldn't you
arrested
just
on
stay
live
away?
TV. I hope he gets arrested on live TV for real and not in kayfabe.
Why couldn't they
Okay,
actually
my question is, where are they going to have the shows? They doing it there, or are they doing it here?
I don't know. Like,
Great question, Brandon.
And it was brought up in our group.
Fantastic question.
It was brought up in our group, Brandon. What does that do for the TV deals? Are they still going to be on in the U.S.?
Because I have tickets like for March. They're the first row right behind Corey Graves. I wanted to talk shit to him.
We were just talking. Pat McAfee should be coming back now. The game.
Pat McAfee should be. Yeah.
I don't think he comes back now.
He's not. Well,
he doesn't like Vince.
He didn't like Vince. He liked working for Triple H.
Michael Cole's about to be on AEW with Taz again.
Oh, wouldn't that be some shit? That'd be awesome.
It'd be interesting to see Michael Cole somewhere other than WWE, considering he's been there for 25 years.
So many years.
I feel bad for Cody too.
Yeah, we talked about Cody.
We talked about that too. Yeah.
Like,
shit.
if I'm Cody, Cody, I'm calling Tony right now. I'm calling Tony right now and be like,
I'm sorry, Tony.
Tony, please,
Tony,
please
I'm
take
really
me back.
sorry.
Please
Tony,
I will
sorry,
fight
man.
Sammy again. I will fight Sammy again, Tony. Please. Like I'll face Wardlow. I don't care.
Oh my God, I'm blown away. I
I'm
did not see
right
this happening tonight. Like,
and with all this stuff going into Royal Rumble, we were so excited for it. Now look, it's just all for naught.
I had Cardona and Moose coming out of the Royal Rumble. That ain't happening.
Yeah, Cardona was just talking yesterday on a podcast how he wants to go back and win the championship before he hangs him up. He's not going back now.
He's not going back now.
I can see Randy working behind the scenes at AEW.
Yeah, I could see that.
Yeah.
That's the thing. That's the thing.
That'd be a great move.
It's not just the on-screen talent that Tony has access to now. It's the guy. It's the creative. Like he could easily make AEW one of the best companies by the end of the year just by taking guys like Randy.
It can be the best company by the end of WrestleMania season.
Yeah.
Yes. 1,000%.
That's more than 90 days away.
Because you could have Triple H, Randy. I don't think Khan will ever hire Road Dogg just because he talks too much shit.
Regal.
But Regal comes back.
Regal's coming back.
Jamie Noble.
Noble.
Yeah.
You got guys from Impact over like Petey Williams. Abyss.
Hell, you got people in the company. Fucking talent's good enough that they can help write their own shit.
Yeah.
We can get Bray Wyatt versus Bray and Uncle Howdy versus the fucking House of Black.
You get the Wyatt 6 versus the House of Black.
6 versus the House of Black. Woo. Yes, please. Yes,
Tony,
please.
the money's right here.
Tony, I'm telling you, you've been willing to open up that checkbook. You need
the
to. The
Jaguars are winning. AEW might as well too.
Yeah, and I agree with what Brandon said. They need to extend their reach. I don't know if you take Dynamite to 3 hours, just because 3 hours is too much. I don't like a 3 hour Raw.
No.
But Rampage definitely needs to go to 2 hours and get off Friday nights.
They need to get Dark off of fucking YouTube.
Dark needs to get.
It needs to be like
network.
an NXT, almost like an NXT mix with like when they had superstars and main event.
Yeah.
All that shit combined.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Put your Miros and your whoever the hell you still have left because you pissed everybody off.
Wow. I'm blown the freak away.
Did you guys see Andrade's tweet today?
No.
No.
Had
What'd he
his
say?
mask in his bag, zipped up, and it said "bye" in all caps.
I don't know where you think you're going now.
Yeah, you better put that mask back on.
You better go kiss Sammy's ass.
Yeah, absolutely.
Let's just
Wow.
all appreciate the fact we got to acknowledge it. Jericho called it. Every
Good
promo
point.
that he dissed WWE all made sense, and he was talking about how Vince is going to fuck them all over.
Yep.
Hell, even Punk called it.
Punk did call it. Yep. Punk called
This
it.
seals it.
MJF's
This
about
seals
to get
it right
extended.
now. Yeah, and then
Yeah.
MJF just
Yep.
lost his
His leverage.
Yeah. Oh, when my contract's
big
up,
war
well,
of
that's great, but where are
2024
you
is
going,
no longer
Impact?
existed.
Yeah. You can't hang out over anybody anymore.
He deserves to get paid anyways.
He does. No, 100%.
He might not be the best in ring, but he's bringing you fucking views just off his mouth.
1,000%. Yep.
He's very slow in ring, in my opinion.
I'm waiting to see if WWE posts about it on their Twitter.
I haven't seen anything.
Nothing yet.
No.
I'm waiting for them to change the logo. We're about to get Crown Jewel Part 1, Crown Jewel Part 2.
They're all going to be Crown Jewel.
Saudi Mania is going to be the new WrestleMania.
Saudi Mania.
There's a video already going around on Twitter of Jay White screaming his head off, and it says Sami Zayn after hearing WWE potentially got sold to Saudi Arabia. Sami will have his papers turned in by the end of the night.
Yep. Oh man, and that run he was on too, man. That was gonna be so good.
One of the best things on television right now.
He was 100% fighting Roman at Elimination Chamber.
No, I see. I was thinking you were gonna get him KO taking the titles.
Him and KO taking the titles off. Yeah. I
didn't think he was gonna win, but I thought that'd lead to a Mania storyline. Get the titles off the Usos.
Yep.
Everything Triple H just did was for nothing.
Nothing. Literally the last 6 months.
Literally didn't mean shit.
Nothing. We're coming into my favorite pay-per-view of the year, and now I'm just like, it's going to be garbage.
Josie's like, we're not.
I thought about. I almost bought tickets to that. I was so close. I backed out last minute. Amen.
Good thing you did, man. Yeah, no kidding. Thank God.
I went to the last good WrestleMania.
Wow.
Oh, my God.
That's even something to think about.
And SummerSlam. I spent a lot of money last year going. I said, fuck it.
Well, it's a good thing you did, because you probably just got to go to the last good ones.
Last good one.
Logan Paul might have predicted him winning the titles.
Yeah. Fair. I agree with that assessment now, Brandon.
Dan the Dick, once again, the path to world champion starts around the base of Vince McMahon's fat chode.
True story, Dan. True story.
I'm not wishing this upon him, but I think it wouldn't be the worst thing if something happened to Vince McMahon before the deal actually got signed.
I agree.
Triple H just beats the shit out of him. We didn't even mention Shawn Michaels helping run AEW.
Yeah, Shawn's done.
Shawn's gone. Yeah, Shawn's gone. Wow. NXT probably done. Like, wow.
We were talking earlier about Mandy Rose. That's 100% why I think she got fired. I think it was 100% Vince.
She was actually on a talk show today. Will sent us the thing in TikTok, and her first public words since, and she was basically saying, like, the public outpour and everything that I've gotten from it, I don't care. That's basically what she said.
Yep. She's making more money off that shit anyways.
She made $1 million in a month.
$1 million
and then I she's going to sign with AEW.
Yep.
I will now say Monet is coming to AEW. People thought that after her New Japan dates were done, she was going to go back to WWE. I didn't think that.
Yeah.
She's definitely signing with AEW now.
She's going to AEW now. Wow. Holy
Vince
mackerel.
just sold his soul to the devil again. I think Triple H and Stephanie were the ones that got him in that investigation.
Yeah, we talked about that.
Yeah,
because Stephanie had walked away. Vince fucked Triple H. We all know that. Like
he did.
He
1000%.
got rid of him, destroyed everything he created in NXT. And then I think they're the ones who put in the word on Vince and got him in that investigation. And they thought he wouldn't come back, but
Money
I don't
wins.
know. I don't know. After all this hard stuff, though, too, I wouldn't be surprised if he steps away for a little bit now. Triple H. I don't know. I know I could see him going to AEW and that'd be awesome and everything, but it wouldn't surprise me if he
could retire.
doesn't.
He could just say, "I'm done."
Yeah, if he just says,
I'm done
"Fuck
with
this,
the bullshit."
Fuck this. I'm done with all
Him
this
and
shit.
Stephanie
I
go
could
and
easily
just
see that.
enjoy their kids and
enjoy their kids and just live their life. Yeah,
He's not in the medical condition to be stressing about this shit.
Yeah, and their kids are
Brandon.
almost old enough to about to be giving them grandkids. So,
So
live life. You put enough in.
Yeah.
The more and more we talk about it, the more I just feel like I think he's just going to be done.
The more and more we talk about it, the more mad I get.
That too, Josie. That too.
I'm on a flight to Connecticut tonight. Sorry, Vince. I'm getting you.
I'm kidding.
Well, guys, I think that's gonna go ahead and call it for us tonight because there's nothing more.
Night.
Yeah, Vince ruined the night for everyone. Every wrestling fan is just in shock and denial.
Shock. R.I.P. WWE. R.I.P.
Record the time.
Yeah.
WWE passed at 10. I think it was like 10:15.
10:15.
10:15 on 1/10/2023.
Central Standard Time. 11:15 Eastern Standard Time.
So, and that's the call time. Boo!
Tony Khan.
Corner in the morning.
Get your checkbook ready. Tony Khan.
Yeah.
Papa Khan.
Ready.
And
Sell
not
the
just
Jags.
not
Go
well,
all in on AEW.
Yeah, for real.
And not just
for
Tony.
Real. Fuck them Jags. Yes.
Real
Preach,
quick before we get out of here, I want to get Brandon's opinion on this. We were talking a couple of weeks ago how the one company that's probably been the most hurt from all the rehires Triple H did was Impact. They lost a lot of good talent.
Mm-hmm.
This is D'Amore. Open that checkbook up, buddy, because you got a lot of talent out there now.
If you really want a resurgence,
goes to USA.
If you really want a resurgence,
yes. I have said for over a year that if Impact was on a good network, they're easily fighting AEW for the number 2 show.
They've produced almost every star WWE had from 2009 to 2013.
Now, it's AEW, Impact, MLW. Also, this might have saved. I thought NWA was going to shut down this year. This might have saved them.
Paul Heyman needs to bring back ECW.
Put
him in ROH.
What's
Put him in ROH.
Does he go AEW or does he just call it?
Paul loves Vince.
AEW.
Paul loves Vince. Paul loves Vince.
Does.
He might stay.
He does.
Paul loves Vince.
That's what I was thinking. I'm thinking maybe
Paul's
he
a family
stays.
man. He's a family man. I don't think he'll sell out like that.
I'm shocked. Guys, we might pop in and do another show later this week, talking about this more as it comes out. So be on the lookout on all our
AEW this week.
Oh, I'll definitely be watching AEW tomorrow night.
1,000% AEW.
Definitely be watching AEW tomorrow night. I don't know if
They
anything
hit 2
happens
million
tomorrow
viewers
night.
calling it now. They hit
You
2
think
million.
you think the 2 million tomorrow? Really?
Yeah, I think with all the hype with WWE, they'll get it.
They've never done over more than 1,000,003.
Million three.
I'm calling it. They got a stacked card tomorrow night too. I'm calling
I
it.
will say that probably Thursday night we will come back with a special edition Fight Night to talk about everything that's come out of this since then. Guys, I don't know what else to say. Like, it's all speculation right now. I mean, it's pretty much confirmed. It's everywhere that he sold it.
Mm-hmm. Bray Wyatt, man, I'm sorry.
All right, guys. Well,
Yeah.
I'm going to go ahead and say that's it for tonight. And
All right, Josie. Brandon, nice to meet you.
thank you, Brandon,
Yeah.
I've been trying to get you on this show for
Yeah.
months, and here
Yeah.
this is what did it.
Yeah.
I'll be here Thursday.
All right.
Yeah.
So Thursday
Yeah.
night, maybe we'll have Will and Kill back and get everybody's.
Yeah.
Just we're gonna say it right now. Thursday night, 9 Central, 10 Eastern. We'll be back just to kind of go over what's all happened since then. Vince McMahon, fuck you.
Fuck you, Vince.
Fuck you,
Hardwood,
Vince. That's
baby.
how I'm leaving.
And
Let's go, Tony.
Yeah, Tony. Yeah,
Papa Khan, come on, Papa Khan.
Papa Khan.
Let's go, Jags.
Sell those Jags. Hardwood tomorrow.
Check out the Hardwood tomorrow night.
10 Eastern, 9 Central Time.
Slow, you can still go. Even when there's no hope, you can still go.